This is a potential breakdown for GETS, US Global Jets. Some of the largest components of the airlines are all included in 56% of total assets here, with Delta Airlines, United Airlines, Southwest, American Airlines, Alaska, you name it. Some of the biggest airline companies in the world are packaged inside this ETF here. We've got fundamental news of a severe pilot shortage in the US, leaving airlines scrambling for solutions and huge skyrocketing prices that are a little uncontrollable right now. And here we are. That's pure fundamentals. We're here at the technical analysis on GETS, US Globals. We got huge volume at price indicators around this range here. We already have a snap down, breakdown, death cross, crossover on both the 50-day and 200-day moving average, completely puncturing through. We've got this head and shoulder looking classic looking top here. This is the weekly, each candle representing a week. This is a very, very long trade on a breakdown, snap of this backfill the gap and snap of the neckline coinciding with 1804 price support here. And I truly believe a breakdown sell signal would enact a sell signal on a solid weekly close below 1804, in my opinion, would probably take us down to some of these ultra long term. You're talking leap contracts, long term price targets down to 1667 for a 5.6 drop, 15.4 for a 14% drop, 1366 for a 22% drop. I'm not sure about the volume and or open interest on jets, but as far as some of the baseline for how the sector is doing as a whole, this is where you would have to jump into individual trade ideas on American Airlines, Delta, you name it. But again, this is the ultra long term, way out, coinciding with this backfill, this gap here, and the neckline would provide, in my opinion, with a huge gap in between the volume at price indicator, would be a big breakdown, in my opinion, and probably a leg to most likely undercut the previous COVID crash lows. So we'll see how it ends up turning out. I'll keep you updated. This is going to be a very long turnout for this trade for this chart to catch up. We're talking about weeks, years. Just from this gap to this gap is 1 year, 2021 to 2022. So it's very ultra long-term stuff. And again, key level at that 1804 price support. If you are a large holder of jets, we've got negative and bearish divergences already continuing to construct themselves here on all three indicators with breakdowns below zero lines on both the oscillator and MACD with potential crossovers. So again, we need a breakout above this 50 weekly moving average once again. Again, off the beginning of the video, I had mentioned this 50-day and 200-day moving average. I correct myself off that death cross pattern. It's 250 weekly moving averages. Here again, we're ultra zoomed out here. So we'll see. That's a huge price to really look at as far as protecting and or hedging your holdings if you're in a dollar cost average situation with jets and your global jet ETF. This would be some of the prices to buy at on a backfill gap here if you're in it for the long term here and you believe airlines will start to get back on their feet.